Green Papaya restaurant today. So let's go inside. This is Moni,
Hello.
the owner. How long have you been open?
We've been open since April of 2017.
Congratulations.
Thank
It's
you.
almost been a year. They've been very successful since being on the Food Network, but her food also speaks for itself. One of my favorite dishes here is their KOW PIEK SEN, and what that is a Lao chicken noodle soup. What I love about it is they're perfectly hand-cut, hand-rolled noodles. I'm just gonna take you back into the kitchen to show you how to make perfect KOW PIEK SEN noodles. It's a no-fail recipe, and hopefully you guys are able to make this and follow it easily at home.
For our noodles, we use 1 bag of tapioca starch, 1 bag of rice flour, 4.5 cups of hot boiling water. Put in the tapioca starch and the rice flour. Use a full bag. And then we use 1 bag of the rice flour. Part is the water, hot boiling water. The way we do it, we just pour it in. You don't have to slowly mix it at a time. I just trust my proportion. I use gloves because the water is hot. I don't want to burn myself. So once it gets to a pretty thick consistency, then you can start kneading it by hand. Make sure that the bowl has a high enough side so the flour doesn't fly out. So now that it's firm and it's not going anywhere, I'm going to start kneading it on the cutting board table. Put that aside here. And then what we use is just a separate bag of tapioca starch, just so it doesn't stick to the table. So what we do is just lightly flour the table, start kneading it here. Lightly use the tapioca starch to flour the tops and bottoms. At this point, you'd use your rolling pin to flatten it out.
That's a giant rolling pin.
Yeah. Normally, when we make ours, we use 4 or 5 bags of tapioca starch and rice flour each. Today, we're just a simple amount for home as a bag each, which is a good amount. Try to make sure you roll it so it's an even thickness. Some people like really thick noodles, some people like really thin noodle. So I'm going to cut it to make it more manageable to cut it. So I just cut like this. And then I lay them on each other. So what I do, I put that aside and then I work on individual ones. Depending on how you like the thickness, you would flatten it out to your preference. We like ours a little thicker, so this size is pretty good. Cut it in half. So we just fold it, and then we just cut it into strips this length. We like ours a little longer.
Chicken stock that we already boiled. The chicken that we took out so the way we do is we just cook the noodle with the broth together. When the noodles start to flow up and you see how it's starting to get clear,
So they should become a little translucent and float up to the top.
yes, it doesn't take long, but make sure your water is boiling before you put the noodle in, or else it's gonna break. Cilantro, fried garlic. You gotta have this chili oil. And that's it. KOW PIEK SEN.